Was Mr. Alfred Korir Mutai. You may usher in the witness. Now, the counsel for the County Assembly, you have 1 hour and 32 minutes to conclude your evidence in chief. And the counsel for the governor, you have a maximum of 1 hour 34 minutes for cross-examination. Can you power the microphone for the counsel of the governor?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable senators. The arrangement on time and everything is okay. I, however, have an application to make, Mr. Speaker, sir. As it turns out, the governor's case would require that we have expertise in IT, and we very kindly request for leave to rely on an affidavit and a report made by one Mr. Okwon Job Oguya, who has sworn an affidavit and then analyzed the same audit logs that the County Assembly has presented. Mr. Speaker, sir, we wish we could have done this earlier, but the efforts to get an expert took a while. Mr. Speaker, sir, we appreciate the importance you attach to the question of whether or not proper voting took place. And owing to the importance of that point, Mr. Speaker, sir, we deemed it necessary to do the report, and we very kindly request for its accommodation. We also recall that Mr. Ongoya himself said that our contestation of the propriety of the working of that system can only be legitimate if we have an expert report. For all those reasons, Mr. Speaker, sir, we plead with you to allow us to rely on the affidavit and the report. The report is dated August 2025, and the affidavit is dated yesterday. For those reasons, Mr. Speaker, sir, we pray that you allow us to rely on it. We have sent an email of those reports and the affidavit both to the Senate and to our colleagues, and we will shortly be having the hard copies. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
So these documents were not contained in your bundle, in your original bundle?
No, they weren't, Mr. Speaker, sir. We just managed to put them together yesterday.
Counsel for the County Assembly.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. For record purposes, my name is Elias Mutuma for the County Assembly. The application by my learned friend Katwa Kigen is opposed. Mr. Speaker, sir, you will realize that this application is being made in the middle of a trial where our expert witness is already on the stand. This is an attempt to patch up their case. The affidavit by a witness was served upon counsel for the governor on Monday. There was no attempt from the governor's team to file a counter expert report. It is therefore an afterthought and an attempt to patch up their case. It will greatly prejudice us because we are in the middle of our trial. We have done almost 90% of our case. How are we supposed to respond to an expert testimony that we have not seen? So for that reason, Mr. Speaker, sir, this application is opposed. Thank you.
Counsel for Governor, where is this? Where are these documents? You are here to circulate them, to supply them to the Senate?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we have sent an email and supplied the soft copy already. We have also sent the soft copy to our colleagues, and they have had opportunity to look at the document.
And where
the hard copies are being brought as we speak. And just briefly, as a quick rejoinder in context, is that if you look at page volume 4A of the County Assembly documents, from page 1 to around page 44. This case turns on a major issue, and we want that truth to come out. There are 4 MCAs who said someone voted for them. And yesterday, when Mr. Ongoya was presenting the testimony, he said that the IT person who is on the stand cut and paste the logs from the system, and the logs are here. The IT expert will then be reacting to that to demonstrate that whatever they cut and paste in the system from the system was incomplete. There is critical information that links these 4 MCAs, and it's there in the system, and there you need an expert to say it, not us, the lawyers.
Once we receive the hard copies, I will make a ruling on it.
Thank you.
Let's proceed with the witness.
Alfred, I just want to remind you that you're still under oath. We will begin from where we left yesterday, and I want to spend the shortest time with you so that we can move on to our other witnesses. Alfred, you have obviously seen the affidavit of the governor.
Just to remind the witness that you're still under oath. It's still very much binding on you, so as you give evidence, get to know you're still very much under oath.
Well noted.
Proceed, Counsel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Alfred, you have obviously seen the affidavit by the governor where 4 people are said to, where 4 people claim that they did not vote, yet their votes were cast.
Yes, I have seen.
Those 4 people are Hilary Posubel, Amos Biril, and Martin Cheriot. Of course, there was Edina who has since denounced that allegation.
Yes,
so,
I confirm.
Are you able to give us the audit logs of the voting of the 3 individuals? Are you able to do that?
Yes, I'm able to do that.
Honorable Senators, kindly turn to volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents from page 13.
Okay.
Volume
I have in volume 21, in volume 4A, and page 21, let me go to specific page where the honorable members who say they didn't vote are in, and I will. Page 27. Page 27 of volume 4A. Under page 27, we have MCA Honorable Pasuben Hilary Gibet from Cheplanget Ward, voted yes on 15 August 2025. Time stamp is at exactly 7:23 and 34 seconds. The next one is Honorable Amos Piril.
Before voting, what time had they logged in?
Okay, before voting, under the audit logs. So let me refer Honorable Senators to page 13. That is where we have our system audit logs. I will start by the first one, under that one so that we can flow down. We start from audit log number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is audit log number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where Honorable Martin logged in. That is the IPPD number 1996 030 132.
What time did Martin log in?
The time he logged in is 7 26:06 seconds.
And what time did Martin vote?
He voted at 7:26 at 12 seconds.
Let's go to the next member of County Assembly, Mr. Amos Biril. What time did Mr. Amos log into the system?
Amos Biril logged into the system at 19.
The benefit of the honorable senators, when you say he voted at 7:22, is it AM or PM?
PM.
It is PM, Mr. Speaker, sir. I believe it's a 24-hour.
Yeah, so it's 19. So
It's
I can read
19.
exactly the way it is.
Correct.
So it is 19:25:12 when Honorable Amos Biril logged in. That is 19:25:12.
And that is entry number 13
Correct?
from the top.
Yes. And then he casted his vote at 19:25:18. And the actual choice that was picked is also shown here.
And that's entry number 12, correct?
Yes.
Let's go to the last member, Hillary.
Hillary logged in at 19:23:28.
That is transaction number 6. Entry number 6 from page 13,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Proceed.
And casted his vote at 19:23:34.
So, where is the source of the information that you have just shared with the honorable senators? Where did you get the information that you have just shared?
From our audit logs?
Is that information still available if someone was to log into the system?
Yes, it is.
And have you seen any other opinion that is contrary to what you have stated as you make your presentation today?
No. Okay. I wanted to illustrate.
Before you illustrate, just answer my question whether you have seen any other expert opinion
No, I haven't.
disagreeing with,
No, I haven't.
with the logs. Thank you. What did you want to demonstrate?
I wanted to demonstrate something, honorable senators. When it comes to information technology, we have what we call data. So data is the raw facts. So what we are actually showing you under page 13, the audit logs, is the raw data, which once it was processed, produced the information which was being displayed in our dashboards. So in this case, whatever transaction took place here at the audit logs, a member logged in is a transaction, that is a data being entered, and then actually doing the voting, that is why you see we don't have the name of the voter. But when we go back to page 27, that is where we get the information, the definition of information. So the information comes here specifying that Honorable so-and-so logged in at what time and what was the choice of the vote. So this is clearly showing that we have really opened, whatever we have done here, giving out the system logs and whatever happens at the back end of the system, we have really opened our servers regarding this election. We were really transparent. We never had any other issue hidden behind the curtains.
Thank you. And also confirm that the results were streamed live on both Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, I confirm.
Do also indicate and confirm that there was an indicator board present at the assembly.
Yes, I confirm. There was an indicator board at the chambers.
Did the indicator board transmit results in real time?
Yes, you are.
And were those results streamlined live?
It was streamlined live in our Facebook page and YouTube page, and it is still available even up to now.
Thank you. At this juncture then, Honorable Speaker, may I request the technical team to play video KCAV1 at minute 3. KCAV1 at minute 3. Then you take time to explain to the honorable members what is happening.
Honorable Speaker and honorable members, that is our screen display. That is the dashboard, the indicator board in our chambers. It was indicating, even though it's not very clear, but should you open in your tablets and the rest, it shows that there was no vote cast at that time, and members were preparing to vote.
Is that information still available in your YouTube and Facebook channels?
Yes, that is. I think that is one of the videos from we cropped from the YouTube.
Are you able to tell from your audit logs whether your audit logs confirm that at this specific hour there was no vote cast?
Yes, I can confirm.
Kindly lead us to that specific place.
So I want us to, not audit log actually, but I want us to see page 35. Page 35 was displaying the results. That was our dashboard or the indicator board that we were using. That is under volume 4A. We are dealing with volume 4A. So in the proposed removal from office of the impeachment, that was the motion. So in that matter, we had 0 yes, 0 no, 0 abstain, and total votes was 0.
What time was that?
That was at 19:14:33. That is the time I took the screenshot from.
So at 19:14:33, there was no vote that had been cast?
Yes.
So when an allegation is brought here that votes were cast even before the system was opened, could that be true?
That is false.
Can that be confirmed from the system that there was no vote that had taken place at this time?
Yes, even from the timestamps for every voter who casted the vote indicate exactly what time he logged in and what time he voted.
Let's proceed and watch KCAV1 at minute 5:21. Again, you confirm that the video we are about to watch is still available on YouTube and Facebook?
Yes, it is.
At minute 5:21,
order, you don't direct this. You don't really. I've even given you an opportunity to read your standing orders.
You can pause. Tell us what time that is.
So
and whether if someone went to YouTube and Facebook, they will still be able to see the timestamp on YouTube that corroborates with the document that you have retrieved from the system.
Yes, yes. From my time at the timestamp on the YouTube live, the time is at 19:15. Which means 19:15 because the YouTube time doesn't include the seconds on the time. And I want to refer the honorable senators to our page 29 of our document.
Page 30.
Page 29. Page 29. So as at 6 minutes, which is based on the time which is on the YouTube, you can identify that time. It is not really visible, but it's a real-time time on the YouTube. At 19:15:29, I want us to see on our votes. We go up to page 30. That is the voter from Tendeno Soget who was casting his vote at 19:15:29. When we count the number of votes as at that time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was 6 votes in the system. Within the same 19:15, because the YouTube doesn't include the seconds, we also received 2 additional votes, which was from a nominated member and a member from Jiljila. That is what summarized the votes within that time of 19:15.
Thank you. Let's watch KCAV1, minute 9:51. Rather 19:50. Yeah, minute 9:51, sorry. KCAV1, minute 9:51.
Those who don't.
9:51. (9:51). We can even post there. You're able to corroborate even at that.
I wish I could get the time, the exact time stamp of the YouTube, so that we can confirm also whether at that time stamp, because the one I wanted to play was at 19.
Kindly proceed to 9:51.
9:51 was displaying the results of 21 votes, and that was at 19:56. 19:56. That is based on the times I had picked, because it is not really very clear. Is 19:56 is the time when the honorable member from Kipchimchim, under page 31, casted his vote, and it was tallying to 21 votes. So the time, the votes were being cast on real time, and it was being posted in the display board or indicator board in the assembly. I hope we get that clip.
Are we able now to project 9:51, minute 9:51?
May, for the convenience of the assembly, direct
For the sake of time, Mr. Speaker, sir, maybe we can proceed. Yeah, but can you confirm what?
Yes, I can confirm that by 1956, we had 21 votes already cast.
And is that corroborated from the indicator board available at the assembly?
Yes, yes, in the YouTube and the Facebook page.
Let's go to KCAV 1 minute 14:18, kindly. That should be the last vote that was cast.
That was cast.
14:18.
For the convenience of
minute 14:18. As we wait for the video, maybe confirm from your audit logs, when was the last vote cast?
The last vote cast is in page 32. It was in 19:26:44. So the total duration of voting was 11 minutes 44 seconds.
Thank you. So if a member tried to vote past the period when voting closed, what would happen?
On the subject matter, once the time frame ended, it was not able, so it has a time frame of when the vote was ending, and you could not log in again to tell you the voting has ended if you didn't vote.
Thank you. What would you finally say about the integrity of the voting system that was installed and used on the 15th of August?
To my level best, it was transparent, free, and fair.
Is there any evidence of any interference from third parties who are not supposed to vote?
Maybe when other users wanted to log in with different usernames, you could see the system them failing to log in.
Thank you very much. That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker.
I want to make a clarification on the last vote. That was vote number 33. And I believe we will get our video to play. It shows Honorable from Chepseon, David Maritim, being assisted by, you had difficulties in logging in, and he was being directed by the Sergeant at Arms to vote, to where the ICT team who was assisting in the chambers to vote. That could have formed a very comfortable closing remarks for me.
Thank you. The next witness will be able to demonstrate that. Thank you.
Counsel for the County Assembly, you are done with the evidence in chief for this witness?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the counsel for the governor, you may now proceed to cross-examine.
Honorable.
Just before you proceed, yes, Senator Onyonka.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. These, I would like, before the expert sits down, I just need a clarification. How many people?
Honorable Onyonka.
Yes.
Your colleagues would wish to seek clarifications as well, but that will come after the cross-examination is done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Much obliged. Thank you.
You may proceed.
Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators, for the record purposes, my name is Kiru Evanson, representing the Governor. So I'm going to rely on volume 1 of the Governor's documents. This contained in a pink cover, and volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. For the Governor, yes, volume 1 of the Governor's documents and volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. Particularly in 4A, it is page 1. Page 1, page 2, and page 3. You can be shown those documents. Volume 4A, page 1, 2, 3, the list for computers. You can show him. Someone can show him the document. Yes. Volume 4A. Of your own documents. Page 1. Kindly confirm that that is the list of members that received the laptops in September 2024?
Yes, I confirm.
You confirm that list has ID numbers for the members?
Yes, I do.
So as from September 2024, you had the ID numbers for the members?
You are wrong, because I had the details of all these members when they were sworn into the assembly.
So you had all the details of these members, including the IPPD numbers and the ID numbers?
Yes, as
okay.
the system administrator.
Thank you. So you had the ID numbers and the IPPD numbers?
Yes. That is why
I want you to look
at the same volume. I didn't miss to under number 4, page 4 of the same volume.
No, I'm referring to page 1, 2, 3. I'm concerned with only those pages. Because you have confirmed what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
So let's go to page 259 of volume 1 of the Governor's documents. Page 259. So in that page, you confirm that that is the first link you sent to the members during the voting exercise?
Yes, I confirm.
And that link contained all the IPPD numbers for the members?
True.
Okay. I want my technical person to go to that link, the first link, that is www.kerichoassembly.co.ke, KCO Assembly, /V/photos 2025-08-15-11-36-26 AM PDF. You confirm that is the list of the IPPD numbers?
Yes, I do.
That is the first link that the MCAs received?
Yes.
So any MCA could look at the IPPD number for the other?
Yes.
Okay. I'm concerned particularly for two members, that is the member appearing at number 35 in that list. That is Honorable Keino Chepngetich Dora. Yes. Honorable Senators, I'm referring to number 35 in page 259.
Yes, yes.
So you confirm that is not the IPPD number?
Yes, that is not the IPPD number.
It is the ID number?
It is the ID.
It's the ID number. No, it's the ID number.
Have the IPPD number.
So it's the ID number.
Yes.
Now, witness, respond to the questions.
Okay.
So Honorable Dora's ID number appears there.
Yes.
Kindly read the ID number.
2915 790.
2915 9790.
Yes.
You confirm it is the same ID number appearing in page 1 of volume 4A.
Page 1.
Volume 4A. Volume 4A, she's appearing at page 2, number 36.
Yes.
So I want my technical person to use the link that we were using yesterday with this witness and input these details as the logins. So the username for Dora Kano, use 2915 being the ID number, 2915 9790.
Yes.
And the ID number also, 2915 9790 as the password.
Yes.
You confirm that I can log in.
That is why we say it's available.
So I can still log in.
You can still log in, but you can't.
So if I had the ID number of Dora that day, I could log in and vote on her behalf.
The reason why we issued the username and password.
Kindly answer the question. So if I had the ID number for Dora that day, and the ID number as the username and the ID number as the password, you confirm that I could have voted, since that is a public IP link.
Yes, I can confirm.
So you can confirm that I could have voted that day. I want us to go to the next person, being Honorable Paul B.
Yes.
Honorable Paul B. His ID IPPD number, I'm referring to page, this is Paul B, page 104A, page 104A, number 15. The ID number is 100 13791. Kindly confirm.
I confirm.
You confirm. You confirm also that is the number indicated in page 259 of volume 1 of the governor's bundle of documents, Honorable Paul Kipto B, that is the username indicated.
Yes, I confirm.
Kindly, my technical person, indicate that the ID number being 100 13791 as the username, and the password being the same ID number. So you confirm that also, if I had the ID number for Honorable Paul B, I could have voted.
Yes.
You confirm that?
Yes.
So as the ICT personnel, you have had all these ID numbers from the inception or the swearing in of these members. That means as an ICT person, you could access using the login credentials of those MCAs and vote.
I'm a custodian of this information, and
it is either yes or no. You have the ID number?
For integrity reasons, no.
For integrity reasons, but if you are not, we cannot confirm if you have integrity. We cannot. We cannot. So if you are not a person of integrity, could you have voted?
As a system admin, I was logged into the system. I couldn't have voted.
You couldn't have voted, but someone else with that link and the ID numbers could have voted.
True.
True. That is all for this witness. At the end of your presentation yesterday, you were to do a demo. Why didn't you do the demo?
Our time is short.
So your time was short.
Yes.
You confirmed that yesterday there was a Senate demo that was indicated in your system.
We had a different. In fact, that is where I can explain.
Did you have a Senate demo in your system yesterday?
I had created, we only fought.
You had created a Senate demo. You had created
line.
a Senate demo.
It was on a different link.
On a different link.
Yes.
A Senate demo,
Yes.
right? You confirmed that that Senate demo was not presented because some people voted before you could present that link.
Because it was for demo, we hadn't changed the login details. So I realized somebody had logged in.
So somebody outside the assembly had logged in and voted.
Not outside. Honorable P, Kibro B,
yes,
and Honorable Rogon. Somebody used their credentials to log in.
So it means all these honorable senators could also access that system on that voting day and vote for any member.
When the motion is active, we only activate for a period of 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Now let's go to the time. You have taken me there. Let's go to your volume 2, the login. What period did the voting take?
11 minutes, 44 seconds.
For 11 minutes?
44 seconds.
You confirm that the standing orders 77.4 of the County Assembly of Kericho provides that it is only for 5 minutes, that voting.
I confirm.
You confirm that it should be 5 minutes.
But with the extension of the speaker, which is in the Hansard, he extended additional 2 minutes.
So additional 2 minutes will make it 7, not 11, right?
When additional 2 minutes was added, there was, it's called loud consultation, or there was some commotion.
No. This is a voting link, consultation.
You can confirm from the Hansard.
So it took 11 minutes.
It took 11 minutes.
The standing order says it should take
5 minutes.
When did the voting deadline indicated is?
The voting deadline?
Yes, indicated in your documents is 8:58.
That was just, so for the real voting, you know, we had created a motion in advance. We didn't know exactly what time the question would be put.
So you just confirmed that the voting deadline was 8:58 and not 7:26 when the last vote was cast.
When the speaker ordered that the time for voting has ended, the session for voting ended and the NIC closed.
What was happening between this period, between 7:26 and 8:58?
Between
7:26 when the last vote was casted and when the voting deadline is indicated.
Nothing happened because once the last vote was recorded, we closed the votes. And the commotion started in the assembly, everybody went on his way.
You can also confirm from your audit logs that there are no IP addresses.
They are.
Are there any IP addresses?
Yes, I can.
I want you to look at your logins, page 1 to 44. Particularly, let's go to page 16. Page 16. Page 16 of volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents.
Our IP addresses are in page 29 of our document.
No, I'm referring to the audit logs. Should audit logs have IP addresses?
No.
They should not have?
Yes.
You have answered my question. So I'll still tell you that anyone else outside the assembly could have voted that day. You confirm?
Based on
no, anyone else based...
The IP addresses that has been used specifically to vote on here are from our own gadgets within the assembly.
From your testimony of the ID numbers and the IPPD numbers, anybody else with that link could have voted that day?
Yes.
Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, and honorable senators and my colleagues, my name is Wajiko Thiongo. I represent the governor. I'll pick it up from where my colleague has stopped. Alfred, I will refer you to your affidavit, which is in your volume 2. And it is your testimony, as my colleague was cross-examining you, that the username was the IPPD numbers?
Yes.
And the password was the ID?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
I refer you to paragraph 11 of your affidavit, and it is your testimony that, his affidavit is on page 81. Learning from page 79, but I'm referring to page 81, paragraph 11. The Assembly Battle, Volume 2. It has the affidavit of the witness. Volume 2 of the Assembly Battle. Page 81, paragraph 11. Alfred, is your testimony that the electronic voting was rolled out following the amendment in the standing orders. Is that correct?
Yes.
When exactly was this electronic voting framework become live or become available for voting?
It is only the time when we got the first division in the assembly. which happens by coincidence, it became the
No, it's
impeachment of the
okay.
governor.
As you are the ICT, from the ICT department, when did you develop this system of electronic voting? Was it on the material day or
We have been working on it.
when
Because
did it become available? A specific date?
So it became available for the voting 2 days to voting. That is
So-
when we created the link when we were testing whether the members.
So it became
could-
available 2 days before the voting.
Yes.
You can then confirm that the members of the assembly did not have the opportunity to interact with their system prior to this voting.
Yes, I do.
And it was the first time it was used.
They have been using other systems in the assembly.
To take that further, you can confirm there was no opportunity for the MCAs to then develop their personal password or change the password before any activity is undertaken.
I confirm because the standing orders gives only 5 minutes for voting.
It's okay. Was there opportunity to change the password, yes or no?
No.
There was no opportunity. So that if I take you back to your paragraph 4, Honorable Senators, it's on page 79 of the same bundle. When at paragraph 4, you take it down to paragraph D, 4D, when you indicate that the platform then would be utilized to supply for voting, but when you go back to B, it would be utilized for attendance of register and circulation of order papers. Had the system been utilized to circulate the motion for this particular issue, for the impeachment of the governor? Was the system used to circulate the
so
motion?
that is our internal, from my affidavit, I have indicated that we have been using a financial management operation system that had.
Let's
all
go
these
to
features.
paragraph B2.
Yes.
Circulation of order papers and
Yes.
committee reports.
Yes.
Was the system utilized to supply the papers for this particular motion during
Order
that day?
Yes.
It was utilized?
Yes.
Have you adduced evidence to that?
I didn't, but.
You did not.
Yes.
It's also your testimony that under the bundle, Honorable Senators, I'm deferring to the Assembly bundle, volume 4A. This is the list of the members who received the laptops. Kindly confirm from that list there is no information on it, on training of electronic voting to the MCAs from that list on the face of it.
Yeah, there is no.
There is no also content of the training course, which in your testimony previously, you had said they had been undertaken through several trainings.
Yes.
Have you given us the training course tabulating the content which they had been trained on?
No.
Specific dates of these trainings?
We have been, they have been attending trainings.
Specific dates of this training?
I can't mention.
You can't recall. We can move to the logs, which is in paragraph, the same volume 4A. Honorable Senators, I'm referring to volume 4A of the Assembly, page 13. So that we understand how these logs were obtained, when your lawyer was submitting in the preliminary objection, he indicated that your team got into the system,
Yes.
copied the logs,
Yes.
pasted somewhere, and you printed out. Do you stand by that
Very true.
testimony?
Yes.
Help us to understand, for those of us who are not ICT officers, when you get to the system and you want to generate the logs,
Yes.
does it show from the oldest activity or the most recent activity?
From the oldest.
From the oldest activity.
From the recent to the oldest.
From the recent to the oldest.
Yes.
And it is on that order that you copied the same.
Yes.
Move to up to the end of that, up to page 17. Confirm you have not attached a certificate of electronic evidence for us to understand the manner in which the logs were copied, to which device you pasted, and from which printer you printed. Did you prepare such a certificate? Did your lawyer guide you to do that? A certificate where you elaborate how you had pasted the logs and printed?
I didn't do that.
You did not do that. Mr. Speaker, it can go on record that this is extract of electronic evidence and is not supported by the certificate under Section 109 of the Evidence Act. But with that, let's look, Honorable Senators, I'm on page 13. You have told us it's on chronological order. Go to entry number 1. What is the timestamp? What is the time of that activity? Entry 1. Just read out the time.
It is 1908.
We are on page 13 of volume 4A of the Assembly.
Yes, it is 1908-48.
1908-48. Yes. What is the next time? On entry number 2?
1936-06.
1936-06. Entry number 3?
1926-44.
Explain to us that chronology, that they do not follow each other. From 1 to 3, just reading on the face of it, it starts from 1908, goes to 1936, we go back to 1926. That chronology, as you told us, is from, you had said it's from the oldest.
Yeah, but that was copying. That was just
that was copying.
Yes.
So in copying, then you had some leeway in editing of which comes first and which comes next.
No.
Then where doesn't the chronology come? Anyway, we can confirm that the chronology lacks from, even on the face of it, from entry number 1 to number 3. The chronology is not there.
So the chronology from number 3 is...
No, it's okay. Chronology number 1 to 3, is it, as you had said, is systematic? From oldest to the, or there is a mix-up?
There is a mix-up.
There's a mix-up. It's also your testimony that the system was developed internally by the Assembly,
yes.
Your department.
Yes.
Can you confirm you have not adduced before this House the system security certificates for them to build a confidence in your system? You have not produced those certificates.
Standing orders cover us in that, in terms of...
It's okay. We are before the Senate. Do you have those certificates for this system?
We rely on the standing orders.
You rely on the standing orders, so you don't have them. Have you ever tried the penetration test to your system to see what my colleague was alluding to, that anyone who had the user ID and the ID numbers from wherever they were in this country, they could log in, vote, and get out? Do you have some did you ever do some penetration test to confirm that there could be no hacking to your system?
Yes, because in the Assembly you have the firewall.
It's okay. Do you have the test certificates before us today?
No, I don't.
You don't. And as I finalize then on your login, I know my colleague, Mr. Wanyama, will come in deeply to that. Confirm that it does not show us, apart from the IP address, your logs do not show us when a specific MCA gets in and when they log out. There are no logouts.
Most of them didn't log out.
They did not log out.
Most of them.
So up to now, they are still in the system.
So the extract of this in here I didn't include because by the time I extracted, they didn't log out.
But either way, when we go through your logs, which is on from page 13 all the way to page 17, it does not show us the logouts.
Some logouts are there.
Some logouts are there?
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, the audits, this system audit, as you are calling it, who did the audit? As you call them, the system audit logs. Who generated this report?
It is the system that audits automatically.
So it was you who developed these logs?
It is generated by the system.
By yourself? You are the one who went to the system and printed it out?
Yes.
Did you subject it to a third-party audit for them to give us a third-party opinion, expert opinion, that indeed this is what is in the system? Was it subjected to a third-party audit?
No.
It was not. And as I wind up then, you have been shown, or your lawyer may have shown you, affidavit of allowed 17, 18 MCAs who allege to have not voted. You are aware of that? As you stand here, you are aware that there are 18 MCAs saying they have not voted, or 17?
The 18.
The 18. Do you have any evidence from your system which you can demonstrate to us that they personally voted, not their credentials, that they are the ones, you can link them to that vote. Can you link the particular, like you are shown, that one for Dora, can you link them to that particular vote personally?
No, I can't.
You cannot link them to that particular vote. So that with that, let's go back to your, as we try, just one more, Honorable Senator. So I'm at volume 4A. No, I can leave it at that. So that we wind up, let's go back then, Mr. Alfred Kolil, to your paragraph 2. And as we look at to give credence to your testimony, are you testifying as an employee of the County Assembly, or are you testifying as an ICT expert today?
As an employee of the County Assembly and system admin.
A system admin?
Yes.
So you confirm you're not an ICT expert? Are you an ICT expert, yes or no?
No.
You are not an ICT expert. But anyway, let's look at your paragraph 2 as you claim you are the system, you said you are system administrator? Yes. Let's look at your paragraph 2, and you say that you have bachelor's degree in business management. I'm sorry. This is the affidavit of Kolil. It's in volume 2 of the Assembly. It's on page 79. I'm looking at his credentials, which he confirms he's not an ICT expert.
When you say an expert, I thought somebody who has been maybe sourced from somewhere to come and verify. But I am an ICT expert by profession.
So you're an ICT expert?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at your paragraph 2. We take it that. You say that you went to the University of Kabianga and took a degree in business management. You also have a diploma from Multimedia University, and you have several certifications. And finally, a master's degree from the University of Kabianga. Those are your certifications?
Yes.
So that the honorable senators can examine your expertise and competence today in regard, and more particularly because of the doubts which are being created to your system. Have you attached your certificates?
Yes, I think I forwarded the certificates to our team.
Have you attached it? You can show us?
No, not here.
They are not, you don't have them before the House? Yeah. No. I would leave it at that, and with your permission, Mr. Speaker, invite Mr. Wanyama. Thank you.
Can you again remind us the qualifications that you have on the ICT sector?
I have a degree in business information systems.
Business information system, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Diploma in management of information system again.
Uh-huh.
From Multimedia University.
Witness, can you be loud enough?
So I have a degree in business information system from University of Kabianga. I have a diploma in management of information system from, it was Kenya College of Communication Technology, currently Multimedia University. I am also at level, I have done section 4 of CASNEP, it was formerly called CICT. That is when I stopped doing the CASNEP exam.
Okay. Are you aware of the government of Kenya's policy in respect to development and hosting of domains?
Yes, I am.
Which is the policy?
It should be hosted with the geo.ke, the government platform.
Okay, which is the policy? We will come to the domain number, the geo.ke protocol. Which is the policy that governs the creation of ICT issues, including you as a developer going to host a website, developing it, deploying it for the application for usage. Which is the government policy on that?
I'm not very sure about that.
You're not very sure. Are you aware, and you have just mentioned it, are you aware that the government of Kenya has prohibited the hosting of our data abroad unless there is sufficient safeguards? put in place for data protection. Are you aware of that policy?
Not aware, but our official website is hosted with ICT Authority of Kenya.
Which is?
Which is?
Yeah. Which is the domain that you say is hosted by the ICT Authority of Kenya? That is
Kericho
extremely
Assembly.
important.
KerichoAssembly.go.ke.
KerichoAssembly.go.ke.
.go.ke. Yes.
That is the official county assembly domain that is hosted by the county, by the ICT authority. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, if you go to your website, which platform are you using? Is it the .co.ke protocol? Or the
I can confirm that .co.ke protocol platform is for our internal system, for management of our internal affairs.
And that is the one that I'm concerned about.
Yes.
How was that system procured?
We worked on it. It's our inbuilt system.
Inbuilt system, eh?
Yes.
You're sure that you worked on it?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Very sure.
And you are the user?
Of the system. The finance team and the other teams are the users.
The users of the system?
Yes.
You are not the user of this system?
I don't understand properly the meaning of the user, as you define. I'm the system admin to that.
You are the system administrator, right?
Yes.
And as this system administrator, what are you supposed to do?
To allocate the rights to users, to manage all the processes within that system.
Who allocates you rights as a user?
As a system admin.
Sorry, as a system admin, who allocates you rights as a system admin? Who?
It is the system admin who has the super rights to the system.
You have the super rights, eh?
Yes.
And who creates this system?
I have a team.
You have a team, eh?
Yes.
Where is it hosted?
We host with Host Pinnacle.
Host Pinnacle?
Yes.
This is important. What is Host Pinnacle?
It is a hosting site.
It's a hosting site, eh?
Yes.
Where is this Host Pinnacle located? Is it a public institution or a private institution?
A private institution.
A private institution. Eh? This hosting of data from the county assembly by a private site, and you've confirmed Pinnacle Limited is a private institution. How was that procured? How did you procure the service of hosting your site with a private entity, despite the government of Kenya's policies on data protection? How did you do that? Did you procure for this service with this Pinnacle company, a private entity, to host very important information on the impeachment of a governor? Did you do that?
Not for the impeachment of the governor. It is for hosting our internal management system.
Hosting the internal management system,
yes.
Which is a web-based system. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that application for voting was tied to that system.
Yes.
Is that correct?
It's correct.
So the question is, how did you procure an application for voting is tied to a system that is hosted in a private site? How did you procure for that system? And remember, these are members of the county assembly. You have their confidential data, IPPD number and ID number. Do you have a service level agreement with this private company that ran this platform?
Yes, we have.
Where do you have it before?
I didn't know it will be needed.
You didn't know it will be needed, eh?
Yes.
Now that you have confirmed that you have, how did you procure? Did you procure their services in accordance with the provisions of the Public Procurement and Disposals Act?
We just paid for the site, for the space, direct.
You used public funds to pay for the hosting without procurement?
In fact, we use because the hosting fee is not much, we paid directly. I paid directly, personally.
From your private sources?
Yes.
You paid from your private sources to host a government activity in a private site. That's your testimony?
Because of the speed. You know, the ICT authority don't charge us to host there, but sometimes the downtime is too real. So we may have, even the website you may have seen, at some point it is
Just explain, okay, just explain, because that issue is very significant, Mr. Speaker. Just explain the safeguards that you have with this private entity that is hosting confidential data of MCS. Do you have any service level agreement?
Yes, I've said we have the service level.
What safeguards do they have on data protection?
I think I can get even from the website.
No, from your own. You can tell us. You are before the Senate.
Yes.
What safeguards? You are the ICT experts. Remember, we are lawyers.
Yes.
We want to know. We want to come into your world and you tell us what safeguards do we have to ensure that that confidential data of MCS is not used by anyone else?
Nobody can access unless he has the right to our site.
Have you gotten approval of the data commissioner in this regard?
We relied really on the standing orders.
No. Have you gotten the approval of the, in terms of data protection, of the data commissioner for purposes of you giving out this private data of MCS, which they use for voting to a private entity? If it's a yes or no answer. No. Do you know this private entity? Is it a Kenyan company or a foreign company?
We have a branch in Kenya.
Yeah, it's a branch in Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. Where are the servers? Could you happen to know where the servers are for this company are kept?
Yes, they have their mini servers in Kenya and the others in the US.
They have the servers in the US, eh? Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
As an IT expert, if you are given a laptop and then you check, is it possible for you to tell where the servers are located?
It is possible.
It is possible to check, eh?
Yes.
As an ICT person.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you checked to confirm where these servers are located?
I will make sure I confirm.
Have you confirmed?
That we have the host.
Are you aware that the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes, I'm aware from the previous findings that I had.
That the servers are actually hosted in Germany?
Yes.
And do you know the person who hosts this private MCS data in Germany?
I don't.
You don't, eh?
Yes.
And you say that you have a service level agreement with this private company?
Yes.
And they are supposed to be telling you all this? You are the ICT person?
When we will request for that information, they will.
And you are not aware? Will you then oppose if an ICT expert from our side comes to say that these servers are actually located in Frankfurt, Germany? Frankfurt, Germany, and they are developed by a person known as Brian Njeru. Will you confirm? Because that information, if you're an ICT person, you give me a laptop, I will quickly check, then I see Kenya, I see Germany, I see Brian Njeru. Can you confirm that information?
I have to log in and confirm.
Have you logged in to confirm? Or you haven't? Eh?
I haven't gone to that detail you have gone.
So again, back to the same question. So there is no security of, you have no guarantee on the security of the data by the MCS in this private setup. You have no guarantee, right?
I choose not to answer that.
Okay. The senators have heard it. Again, let us look at this system that you say you developed. Again, I will ask this question. MCS are the users of this system, is that correct?
Correct.
Who else can use this system apart from the MCS?
Electronic voting system?
Yes, the one that you used for voting. You said MCS are the end users, is that correct?
Yes.
Who else can use this system?
System administrator only.
System administrator?
Yes.
Who is this system administrator?
Me.
Can the clerk have access to this system?
No, we indicated system admin to clerk because all the correspondence from the assembly will finally come out from the clerk.
It will come from the clerk?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's look at the evidence that you have submitted before the Senate. Because at the end of, Mr. Speaker, sir, at the end of this line of cross-examination, there's one inquiry which the witness needs to answer. The authenticity of the system and whether these 4 MCS actually voted. If they voted, then our case collapses. If they didn't vote, then the county assembly case collapses. And I'm going to ask this question. Look at volume 4A of the county assembly document. You confirm that this is the evidence that you have brought to the county assembly from page, I am at page 1. Volume 4A, page 1. You confirm that from page 1 all the way to page 47, this is the entire evidence from you to this Senate that these 4 MCAs voted. Is that correct?
Yes.
Secondly, you confirm that you are a very important witness in this Senate on that question. Do you confirm that? That for the Senate to believe anyone, then you are an important witness in this Senate for that question. Yes. Do you confirm that?
Yes.
So at page 1 and 2, and page 1, 2, 3 of volume 4A, you confirm that at some point you bought MCA's laptop.
Yes.
All of them?
Only 2 didn't.
Only 2 didn't have.
Yes,
who?
yes. Honorable Vincent and Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Vincent, did he vote?
Yes.
He voted which side? Yes or no? Or he didn't vote?
He voted yes.
He voted yes. So only 2 MCAs don't have, according to you, the laptops. And in your testimony, this is important, you confirm that at the county assembly premises, there is no place where you can place a laptop.
Yes, I can confirm.
That you can, there's nowhere you can place a laptop. Eh?
Yes.
Thank you. That on this voting day, was there an MCA with a laptop in the floor of the House?
ICT officers were
you were
the
there.
chambers. I wasn't there.
You were not there?
in the chambers.
So you can't tell. If you can't tell, I'll move on.
I can't tell.
You cannot tell. I'll move on. So where were you? You said you were not there. Where were you?
I was in a different office.
In a different office.
Monitoring whether members are able to log in.
Members are able to log in. Eh?
Yes.
Second question, before I go to the third question. These laptops, as the ICT person, have you confirmed that they are all functional?
Yes, I did.
They are functional.
Yes.
There is no MCA who does not have a functioning laptop. Software is updated, everything is okay, it works very well.
I can confirm that some members are not even working with those laptops.
They don't use the laptops, eh?
They use their phones.
They use their phones. I will come to the phones shortly.
Okay.
So there's a possibility that these laptops are not fully functioning.
It is fully functioning, but most members choose maybe.
But are you aware that these laptops are functioning or not? Are you aware?
They are functioning, yes.
You are aware?
I'm aware.
Okay. Have you installed, updated softwares in these laptops?
We usually do that.
You usually
like
do that?
antivirus, we update every time it expires. Mm-hmm. Any other updates they require.
Maybe which software do you use?
We use Kaspersky.
Kaspersky.
Yes.
Thank you. You confirm that the document at page 1, 2, and 3 contains ID numbers of MCS.
Yes, I can confirm.
And you confirm that under the data protection laws, ID numbers are confidential information.
Because it was for internal issues.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you confirm that ID numbers are confidential information?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And for this system that you say you created, these ID numbers were the passwords to this system for voting. Do you confirm that?
Yes, I do.
And what was the username for the ID is publicly available. What was the username? For an MCA?
IPPD number.
The IPPD number. Are these IPPD numbers the one in page 4 of volume 4A of IPPD numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Again, you confirm that both the password and the IPPD numbers for each MCA are publicly available.
Publicly available, it is in your database. We have them.
They are publicly available to members of staff of Kericho County Assembly.
Those who can interact with the system, they can access.
They are publicly available to you as the administrator.
Yes.
And they asked you a question then. If, I've listened to you carefully. If you have the IPPD number of an MCA and the ID number of an MCA, would you have voted for that MCA?
As a system administrator.
If you have the two links, I'm not saying you, anyone.
Yes.
You have the IPPD number of the MCA, you have the password of the MCA, and then you have the link. Could you have voted for that MCA?
The link had timelines, and we expected all the honorable members.
Within those timelines that you are saying, yes. If you had that access.
But the link was only available to their members' individual phones.
No, we will come to that availability shortly. You confirm that if anyone had this, they will vote. Eh?
Yes.
For the integrity of this system, the voting, yourself as the ICT administrator, you could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct? I'm using the word you could have voted because of the information that you had. You could have voted for any of the MCAs. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Now, go to page 12. Go to page 12. Page 12 of the volume 4A. We now have, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have the information to access the system. Now the system is being deployed, and the evidence here is at page 12 of the volume 4A. Is that correct?
The link.
Is that correct? That now at page 12, we are now activating the system?
Yes. And
you activated by sending, what did you do? You send what?
An SMS.
You send an SMS. To who?
All the honorable, the phone numbers of the honorable members.
And this SMS was for what purpose?